Romans 12, verse 2. Do not conform any longer to the pattern of this world, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind. Listen to this, a comment on that verse. 2 words, if only. If only things were different. If only I could change my world, I'd be happy. If only I had other friends, life could be so much easier. If only. We'd all like to change things, make life more comfortable, make it less of a problem. Listen to this story. There was once a teacher, a man who'd lived all his life faithful to his beliefs. When I was young, he said, I prayed for the strength and courage to change the world. But however hard I tried, nothing much seemed to happen. As I got older, I changed my prayer and asked just for the power to change the people round me. But even that seemed hard to do. Now I'm an old man, and I simply pray to God for the grace to change myself. That's where change begins. Not in trying to shake the foundations of the world, but in looking at ourselves with open eyes. Realizing that if we want to change anything, we have to begin with ourselves. It's no use criticizing your neighbor, said Jesus, because he's got a speck of dust in his eye, if your own eye is full of it. Change begins with me, and it can begin today. Change in the little things, in the way we see each other, the way we react to other people. And the amazing thing is that when we begin to change, so do other people. We've had a lot of time to reflect. How much time have you spent in front of that bathroom mirror, asking the deep questions I've been setting you, I wonder? But I was thinking about Psalm 139. I was thinking what an amazing psalm it is. It's a favourite of a lot of people, and it begins reminding us that we're made by God, that he knows us inside, he knows us outside, he knows when we sit, he knows when we rise, he knows when a word is on our lips before we even speak it. It reminds us that we can't hide from God. And it's a psalm that fills us with the knowledge of God and our relationship with him, and can inspire us in so many ways. But Psalm 139, like Romans 12:2, ends by saying, see if there be any wicked way in me. It ends by saying, Father, take a look deep inside, because if there's anything that needs to change, I want to be on that path to everlasting life, and I want to be leading others on that path. So Father, if there's anything, let me know. Romans 12:2. Do not conform any longer to the pattern of this world, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind. So my challenge for today is this. What needs changing? What have you learnt about yourself? What have you learnt about your family? What have you learnt about God? And if you could make one permanent change, let's start with one permanent change about an attitude, a habit, a decision, one change that you absolutely want to put into practice. And I don't want to make this just about the end of COVID, because none of us knows when that's going to be. And it's easy to decide to change tomorrow. The challenge is, what change are you going to begin today? Tell someone. It's always harder to sneak out of things if you've told someone your intention. We're coming up to Lent. Tuesday, Pancake Day, Shrove Tuesday, Wednesday, Ash Wednesday, the beginning of Lent. Start thinking, not just about what you're going to give up and whether you're going to eat less chocolate, but what are you going to work towards as a positive change that begins now and lasts long beyond Easter? Now that is a challenge. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.